Okay, 5th grade, now we're going to do guided practice number 2. The question says, show how you can use the distributive property to find the product of 4 times 105. Okay, so take a minute here and let's get our basics written down here. We're going to have 4 times 105 to equal, again, this number stays the same, and what we're doing is we're starting here and we're multiplying by the value of each digit. So 4 times, what's the value of the 1? Good, 100. Plus, what's the value of the 5? 5. Okay, so we have to start 4 times, we're breaking this down to 100 plus 5. So instead of saying 105, we're breaking it down to 100 plus 5. Okay, now we're going to start solving. Our first one will be, what is 4 times, what's going to fit in here? What's our first number? 100. Good. Times 4 times, what's our second number? 5. Okay, now we may break it down and do those multiplication problems. What is 4 times 100? 400. Good job. And what is 4 times 5? 20. Good. Now what we have left is 400 plus 20 to give me what? Awesome. 420. 5th grade, I think this is a good time right now. If you have any questions, not understanding where something is coming from, please write it down in your notes next to number 2. All right, good job. Let's move to number 3. Number 3 says, show how you can use the distributive property to find the product of 20 times 32. Okay, so again here, write down your multiplication problem. 20 times 32, okay, is going to equal 20 times, again, what's the value of that 3? 30. Good. Plus now, 20 times, what's the value of the 2? 2. Good. Okay, so our first step then is breaking this down. 20 stays the same. We break down the 30. 3 is worth 30. 2 is worth 2. So 20 times 30 plus 20 times 2. Now we can solve those multiplication problems easier. What is 2 times 3? 6. Good. And then we go back and count our zeros. 1, 2. So we have 600. Plus, again, what's our basic fact here? 2 times 2, which gives me what? 4. Good job. And then we go back up and count our zeros. How many? 1. So now we have 600 plus 40. What's 600 plus 40, 5th grade? Excellent. 640. And so that's how we break this down using the distributive property. Good job. All right, number 4. It's going to ask us, do we understand? It says, do these equations name the same number of square units in the shaded area? They give you the multiplication problems of 4 times 13 minus 5 and 4 times 13 minus 4 times 5. They want to know, and they give you a little picture there. Are they both, it says, do they name the same number? So what we need to do is we need to solve for that problem. Wow. Okay? And Miss Sharber is looking here. I don't think I left myself enough room. Let's see if we can fit it in here. We have 4 times 13 minus 5. So let's do what's in parentheses first. What is 13 take away 5? 8. Good. And now we have 4 times 8, which is equal to what? 32. Good. Now our next problem here says 4 times 13 minus 4 times 5. Okay, those first numbers here, I don't know if we can do on our head. So you will see over here, I put it off to the side. What is 4 times 3? 12. Good, and we regroup. What is 4 times 1? 4, and we add the extra 1, gives us 5. So this becomes 52 minus, what is 4 times 5? 20. Okay, now we have to take 52 minus 20. And what do we see here? Our end answer is what? 32. What is our end answer over here? 32. So are they equal? Are they the same number? Do they name the same thing? Yes. Good job. All right, if you have any questions, stick it next to number 4.